My name is Ndegwa, a young girl passionate towards doing the noble work of God. I'm born in Nyeri. Part of my life I was raised in Embu County from the age of 0 to 6 years. And then later we shifted to Nakuru County. I schooled in Moi Primary School. Later went to Kirobon Girls High School in Nakuru. And then from there, after completing my high school studies, I shifted to Mombasa, Kenya Coast National Polytechnic, where I did my course of building technology for the past 3 years. Came back to Nakuru, where I got an attachment at Ministry of Public Works, Roads and Transport. Worked there for a period of 1 year and then left to do supplies to sustain my lifestyle. I love traveling so much. I love adventures and hiking, taking beautiful photos, and living a good lifestyle by nature. I fear snakes so much. My talent is singing, though not that professional, but I'm a good singer in my own way. I'm a lover of people. I have a heart of people. I love charity work. My heart is attached to the people and mostly to the street children. God called me for a cause, a noble cause that is involved in the hearts of people, mostly the street children. I grew up just like other kids from a humble background, a family full of love. But due to circumstances, my life changed for a period of 4 months where I lived in the street. Life wasn't easy. Having no one who is concerned about you, that can show you love, sleeping in the corridors of the street. Feeling cold at night. Having a lot of thoughts in mind because of how difficult life is. Missing your family back at home. Taking drugs in order to forget your problems. Such is life. I was forced to have it at a younger age. So innocent, not willing, but life forced me to become a street child. But thank God I was able to integrate back to my family and my life changed for the better. Not all kids in the street are in the street because of truancy. Some of them are there because of child abuse, lack of love in families, violence in the families. And such causes may force a child to seek help outside, thinking that life out there is better than at home. Years later, I saw a child when I was in high school being rained on, and it touched me so much from the depth of my heart. Without a sweater, begging for money. Saidia shilingi 5, saidia shilingi 10, saidia auntie. It touched me from the depth of my heart. I bought the child some food, and I remember I told God, one day when you remember me, I'll come back to the society and help the street families. Not knowing that this is more of a calling, not knowing that 3 years later, I'll be given this as a command by God. While I was in Nairobi in the year 2021, having visited a friend, still in her house in Kirigiti, I dreamt 4 consecutive days, hearing the voice of children cry at the top notch of my ears, and hearing a voice of, I believe it was God's voice telling me, Nancy, this is the season to reach out to the street families. At some point, I was scared about it. I didn't know how to act on it, but I decided to take a step of faith and said I'll do an event on 1st January. I took all courage, all the faith I had, all the zero money that I didn't have, and decided to take a step of faith to feed the children. I came back to Nakuru, where the whole ministry started. I didn't have money. I told my mom to pay the first half of the logo and the posters, and my other friend to pay the other half of the logo and the posters. That costed 3,000 shillings. I later came, met with my primary head girl, whom connected me to Chris, who helped me to connect me to the children since he was doing charity to the street children. That was the beginning of my journey. That was on December 25th. I spent my whole day with the children, making stories, giving them hugs, sharing a beautiful smile to them, showing them that there is someone who loves them. I promised them that I'll come back on fast, but this time with kiroma, with a lot of food, a ceremony for them for a new year, and we're going to celebrate as a family. Little did they know I didn't have money. But at my heart, I really wanted to feed 50 children. But when I came to the ground is different. I found they were around 480, 490. When you round off, let's say we are budgeting for 500 children. And I said, yes, I'm gonna come back on 1st of January to do this event. I reached out to all the social media platforms, only to get 800 shillings. That almost cracked down my heart. I decided to go for prayers at a certain prayer mountain. And from there, I believe I came back with answered prayers because God connected me to the right people that decided to be a blessing to these children. I was able to reach out to the street children, around 500 on 1st of January 2022. I gave them blankets, I gave them sanitary towels, I gave them diapers, donated clothes, donated some shoes, and we were able to provide a very tasteful meal of mokimo, rice, stew, chapatis on that particular day. I took people who had the passion and those who joined me on fast to serve the children and asked them if they had the passion to serve the street families, having them come from different careers, having them come from different towns. That was the beginning of our journey. That was the beginning of Realz and of love. Our theme being spread love mtaani, because my theme is share the first love of Christ. We decided we're going to register Realz and of Love as a CBO, community-based organization, with the 32 members. In a span of 7 months, we've been able to do 3 major outreaches and various seminars in between. We have been able to do our first outreach on 1st January 2022. We were able to reach out to more than 800 people, give them food, give them blankets, give them sanitary towels and diapers to the girls and the mothers, give them clothes, and enjoyed some entertainment, spiritual nourishment, and even some counseling on that particular day. Our second major outreach was on 27th of March 2022. This time, our event was dubbed to be Tambua Talanta Mtaani, where we are looking for fresh talents in the street. We were able to reach out to more than 1,000 in terms of food, croc shoes, sanitary towels, diapers, offered some services such as hairdressing, barbering, and counseling on that particular day. Also free medical health care on that day. Had a one-on-one interaction with the children. Our other outreach was on May 8th, where we were able to reach out to young mothers, give them clothes, sanitary towels, and the diapers. Out of these events, we have been able to identify the key people to help. The vulnerable children we wish to start with as an organization. We have been able to bring out 12 families out of the street. With this, we are able to sustain their lifestyle for a period of 3 months, give them an opportunity to work, where we established for them a business, and they all reside in Kiratina. After doing the first outreach on 1st of January, many people saw the event and gained confidence in me, despite being a very young girl. This led them to coming on board as partners, and that's why we thought of coming up with a solution of having a rescue center facility for the street families. Our key target is 0 to 15 years. These children from a younger age, as they grow up, it is easier to change them compared to the older ones that are above 15. There is hope for these young ones to go back to school. There is hope for these young ones to change and to even become better people to the society. And as great supporters of Realz and of love, I decided to summon some of the specific people who came on that particular day to a physical meeting where we agreed on registering the organization as a CBU, your community-based organization. Among my team, I have a lawyer with me. I have various people of different careers. I have business people. I have the entertainment people. I even have a man and a woman of God, our pastors. Our team is complete because within us we also have a counselor. We have an auditor who does our audit reports. I being the chairperson. We held a physical meeting and we decided to form a team of a chairperson, vice chair. We have a secretary, we have our administrator and treasurer. Salute to my management team, our vice chair being Ezekiel. We've been working tirelessly, getting our foundation papers in which we shall be able to operate nationwide, East Africa-wide, Africa-wide, and even to the world. This cannot be possible without your partnership. We are a global vessel. We look forward to solving the issue of street children. We believe in nurturing skills and talents, thus introducing a recreational center that can be operational to pupils and children of all age. I humbly request you, to everyone that has found time to join in on this beautiful day, partner with us as I launch this organization. I believe we can make Nakuru a better town. I believe we can make Kenya a greater country. Come join us in any way you can. Come partner with us, not only on monetary, any help is welcomed. In order for us to deliver, we are a trustworthy organization. We file our audits, reports. We have a crackdown of how we operate in every designated area. Thank you so much for joining us as we launch our organization, board on 29th of July, 2022. Special thanks to my family. Thank you for supporting me on this journey. Thank you for walking with me during this journey. It hasn't been easy, but it has taken the hand of God. Thank you also to well-wishers, to our sponsors, all companies that have sponsored us, to the national and county government. Thank you also to our donors. Thank you so much for accepting to come and have a sit down and hear what we intend to do. May God bless you and do you well. I welcome you on board as an individual, as a corporate, as a service provider, to come on board and help us implement this vision. Any help is welcomed in terms of services, in terms of monetary support, in terms of any help of any kind. We are putting up a facility that should be in operation as from mid-August. We believe we can implement any help in terms of mattresses, any help in terms of toiletries, any help in terms of beddings, any help in terms of food, to help us sustain this facility and change the lifestyle of these children.
My name is Kate, Administrator Realz Hand of Love. This is our proposed rescue center facility located in Joro, 6 kilometers off Nakuru-Joro Road, branching off at Alvist Farm. The facility has 8 classes, boys and girls dormitory that can accommodate our targeted capacity of 100 children. It has a kitchen, dining area, 2 staff houses. We intend to use this facility for rehabilitation and vocational training. We'll teach skills such as catering, hairdressing, dressmaking, sports, music, and many other skills. For this facility to be fully functional, we need a lot of innovation to be done. We need to fix the windows, replace doors, power reconnections, to fix the existing beds and add at least 60 more, plus beddings. We need to pipe water from the borehole and also get water storage tanks, fencing, sports equipment, and training equipment for the vocational training.
They say a journey of 1,000 steps begins with one step. That's why I welcome you on board, my dear friend. Our friend as a corporate, a friend to this organization, to come on board and help us implement this vision. Together we can. Together we can do it. Together we can have a street-free city. Together we can even go nationwide and East Africa-wide and Africa-wide as we implement this vision. Help us make this calling to become truthful to this journey. Help us to make this calling speak. Habakkuk 2:2. Write down your vision in bold so that whoever may see it or hear it may run with it. This is my vision as Nancy Ndegwa. I hope that you will run with it. God bless you.